Hi, this is Mohammed Sadiq. In this session, we learn about joins in SQL. Joins are used to combine the columns of two or more tables based on the logical relationship. Okay, so it is something like this. See here, I have two different tables, student table and the course tables. Student has the information about the students, okay, and it has a course code. And the course has the information about the course, and each complete information, each courses is identified based on the course code. Now, they have been stored separately to avoid the redundancy, because for one course there may be many students joining, and that means number of times whenever the course code repeats, the name, duration, all the course related information will be repeated to avoid the redundancy and to take care of anomalies. So the data is stored like this. But when I am generating a report, I want to see the report which combines the data of the student details and the course detail together as one single unit. Okay, we can see we have the student details and the course details is being combined based on the common column, the course code. Okay, so I want to create something like this, combining the data from multiple tables, and then I have to get it. So that is where exactly we use the joins. Now we have different types of joins. We have an inner joins and we'll see the outer join. Inner joins is nothing but a joins which gets the information based on the common column value which is present in both the tables. Outer join is nothing but it gets that common data plus the complete data either from the left or right or from the both the tables. Based on that, we have left outer join, right outer join, and also we have a full outer join. Let us practically look into this one, okay, of how do we create this. So now when I go over this one, so let me create a joins first. So I have these two tables here, student and the course, just as I showed you on the slide. In the course, we can see I have some 4 different courses, okay, and I have around 10 different students. Out of 10 students, I can see here I have students joined for 3 different courses, C10, 20, and 30. Okay, and C40, I don't have any students. At the same time, we have the students who doesn't have a course, who does not yet joined for any course, but they have enrolled, but they have not yet decided the course. Okay, now let us see how do we write joins with these two tables. The first thing is I want to see the students when they have a course code, get me the course details. I want to get that information. So if I have to write a join, because this data is there in these two tables, so my query will go something like this. Select, okay, the data columns from which table. I want to get the data from the student table. Okay, and I'll just join this with the course table. Okay, student table and the course table. Now, what is the common column in both? So we need to have a common column in both the tables based on which we are trying to create a relationship. The common column is the course code, is nothing but is the course code. Fine. So let us see how do we get this. So the common column between both the table is on. You have to specify using on keyword. So from the student table, so I'll say from the student table, take the course code column. Match that, this course code match to the course code of the course table is equal to course table dot course code. That is from the course table, take the course code. That means take the course code, C code column from the student table, link to the C code of the course table. That is, we specify the table name dot the column. Fine. So we can just run this. So, and you can see we are telling select the column list from the tables and how they are being related using a on keyword. Now, when you look into this one, so we just got this output where we can see we have this is the data from the student tables, and we have this the data coming from the course table. Now, the thing is, course code column is present in both and it is showing repeatedly. Now, I want to show only once. And I want only some selected feed data, student ID, name, and the course name. Okay, or the course code and the name of the course. That's it. So in that case, let us see how do we go with selected columns, and also to avoid this, okay, repeated value, I want to show only once. Let us see how do we do those particular things. Okay, for doing that, so what I do, instead of star, mention the column names. So I want to get the student ID. I'll just say get me the student ID. So I want to get the name of the student. I'll just say student name. Okay, and I want to get the course code. Now the problem here is the course C code column is present in both. There'll be an ambiguity like from where it should pick. If I just say C code, there'll be an ambiguity like it will not know from where should I pick. So you can give a clarity here. Okay, get me the course code from the student table. So I'll just specify the student table name dot the code. C code column of the student table. And I also want from the student table is the course name. So I'll just say course name. That's it. Fine. So from these two tables based on the common column. Now, when I run this, so you can see we have got this particular data, okay, from both the tables based on the relationship. That means we can see this is the student who's joined for C10 is Excel. So I say this is the student joined for 20 is Tableau course. So all the students joined for 20 is the Tableau course. All those students joined for C30 is a Power BI course. Okay, and we can see we have S9 and 10 is not shown, and the orange course for which I don't have any student is not shown. That is reason is because of the inner join. See, I did not specify any type of join. By default, it is an inner join. Inner join is a default join. Okay, good. Now we have this particular common column. But now what I want is apart from the common column, I want to get the complete data either from the student or the course. That is where we use the outer join. Now, how do we write an outer join? Now, this is my join here. Okay, so this is my join here, join. And here I have one table on your left hand side and I have another table on your right hand side. Suppose I want to get the complete data from the left table, that is the students table. I want to show all, that means if the question has been given, get me all the students with the matching courses. So in that case, so I have to get all the data from the student table and only the matching data from the course table. That is where we use a left outer join. Okay, so we use a left outer join. Let us see how do we do that. So for doing the left outer join, you don't have to do anything. Instead of inner, I'll just say it as left. If I'm not specifying the outer, still it is fine because it is understood. If I'm not using an outer keyword, it is understood it is the outer join. Or you want to say outer, it is also fine. So when I say left outer join, that means get me the complete data from the left and only the matching data from the right. Let me run this. Yes, here we go. So you can see we are getting the common information from both the tables. Apart from this particular common information, we can see this data. Okay, it does not have a course code. So it is not showing the, okay, just like junk data or anything, it says null, but you can see still it says this is the data belongs to the students, which does not have a matching record. Still I'm able to get it because I have told a left outer join. Get me the complete data from the left table. Okay, so now I want to see the common data plus I want to see all the courses. I want to just check if there is any courses for which I don't have any students. So that means I want to get the complete data from the right table. So I can use a right outer join. So when I say right outer join, yeah. So when you look into this one here, it is showing the common information from both the table. Apart from the common information, so we see that we have this course. Okay, this is one course for which I don't have any students. So no student details, but the course details, yes, it is showing. Okay, this is, we call it as a right outer join. Okay, apart from the common information, get me the complete data from the right table. Cool. Okay. Then I want to get the data from both. See, one thing is I want to get the common information. Plus, is there any student who doesn't have a course? I want to show that also. Is there any courses which does not have student details? I want to show that. That means apart from the common information, I want to get the complete data from the left and the right table, even the data which does not have a related matching records. So in that case, what is that we do? I say as full outer join. So when I say full outer join, you can see one thing is I'm able to get the common information from both the table. That is fine. Apart from the common information, you can see these are my student details for which I don't have any course. It is showing. Okay. Apart from that, you can see here. So this is my course details for which I don't have any students, but still that has been shown. That means apart from the common information, it is getting the complete data from the left as well as from the right table. That is what is your full outer join is. Okay, so this is about your simple joins like inner join and outer joins. Thank you.